Let's get back into it, boys. I think I did a little bit of tuning before I got off, but we haven't really moved too far, and so we're gonna try to make these ones either a little bit longer or a little bit faster in between. Either way works. It doesn't really bug me any. I think this is the first time that you have to split your units. I know how to move them back a little bit. Let's do it. Let's get into it. I'm ready. I'm hyped. I'm fucking super ready. Maybe I'll throw a little clip of my cat attacking me before we started. He was chilling in my lap before we got this thing done. Get a fat purse. Get some fat coin. We got some fat coin. Let's go. So we got some monks. We got some monks. Delita's gonna run. Get slapped up, probably. Oh yeah, I taught him how to throw a rock. Here we go. Big damage. Big damage. Level gain. Oh, I think he moved him too at the big damage. Oh, he did move him back. That's actually really good for us. That means he doesn't get hit by the knights right now. He does get hit by the archers, though. I think there's only one, though. Only one archer, and the rest are monks. Yeah, okay. Oh my, does he hit mighty hard. Okay. Oh, we do like no damage. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. She has the black magic. So yeah, okay. Maybe right here, I should be able to land a good black magic. I'm just gonna wait. We're also gonna wait. Cast a little protect on us, because this is gonna be kind of a rougher battle, but hopefully with this black mage damage we should be able to chop through him pretty quickly. Ooh, that one hit really hard on that guy. That's really nice. Land? Land? Okay, we got one. We'll take it. Just gonna move right behind him and wait. Nice miss. He can't reach. He can't reach. He won't be able to reach. That's actually perfect. So I can get my chemist up here and I can actually... No magic, huh? We're gonna wait. Delete up potions himself. I don't think he survives another hit from that monk at all, honestly. I think what would he do, like 44 damage? I think he's gonna kill him if he lands the hit. That's kind of unfortunate. But he could go for my character. No, he's going for the kill. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So we have to deal with the 1v1 here. Hopefully, nice crit. That was a beautiful crit. Move right here. And let's try to get another thunder off. I hit the 3 knights. The aim hits. Let's go for the thunder. I think we kill at least 2. Yeah, there's 2 down with that. That's beautiful. Black mages are really strong. We probably don't. We don't kill. There's no way we kill. Very close though. That should keep him from being able to hit any of us though. I'm going kind of ballsy here. Let's just hit him with that. Let's just hit him with the dagger. Counter tackle, okay. 6 damage, it's okay. We can tank that. Ow. Okay, well, that's really unfortunate. I thought that our Goth would get the turn in between, but looks like he didn't. And he still doesn't kill. No. That's not very good. Okay. Now they're starting to go for the squire that's over the wall. That's... He doesn't do as much damage to me. I think I have neutral compatibility with him. I'll finish him off. Yeah, we can. Okay. So we can try to go for the kill here with just an attack, but I don't think we get it. We put him pretty low. Oof. Okay, that's really unfortunate. We're gonna have to Phoenix down somebody. We'll Phoenix down him. One HP. Let's get you further back. Argoth should be able to take out that knight. Hopefully he doesn't miss again. He keeps going for the frontal attack. Okay, that's fine. That'll work. The only thing left now is the one knight and the archer. The archer is not that big of a deal. We should, yeah, easy back attack right here. For 42, that's pretty good. For 14, I think we can kill with 14, hopefully. I don't think he does anything less. 15, perfect. That one's dead. for the extra job points and experience, we're just gonna res and make sure that we don't lose a unit, because I actually did dismiss a couple of units while I wasn't recording, just because I don't really necessarily need all of those units. Like, they're just gonna be sitting in the party just taking up space for no reason. So I was like, go ahead and just dismiss them, because I won't use them. That's okay. That just resets the death timer. That's all I really wanted. He doesn't get out for free, he's dead. That's the end of the battle. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, here's the duel. Easy dub. It's a dub right there. Let's see if we learned anything useful. Not really. Okay. What about you? Did you learn anything useful? Also not really. don't really have enough to upgrade everyone's equipment, but it's a little bit of an upgrade. Give them a little bit more HP, a little bit more magic. Everything's be a little better. Let's go ahead and do a quick save here, because I feel like we're falling a little behind on the story levels. They're starting to do quite a bit of damage, and we're doing very little damage. Ooh, no battle all the way there. Very nice. Very nice. A lot more stuff has opened up to buy, which is very nice, but also very bad. I don't have anything in my coin purse to afford any of that, so, and we also don't have any job that can actually use those. I've gone ahead and stuck with just keeping what I have at the moment. Hopefully, I should change them eventually, and I will, but as of right now, my best gear is for the squire and maybe like a thief, but we don't really have too much experience in the squire job just yet. We are wanting to get a couple of things before we leave that job, so we're gonna go ahead and do that before we leave the job. Hopefully this right here will give us enough experience to get what we're needing. We can't really run from these battles. There's nothing we can do. We just have to do them. I know it's the least amount of battles that we can do, but like I said, we can't really run away from these. We can't skip them, so we just have to do them. So we're gonna do them as fast as possible and try to clear them as quick as possible. these do, I mean, obviously this is the way that you would be gaining experience and job levels and stuff. If you don't do these throughout the run, you will fall behind in levels and it becomes very difficult. But in the same tune, if you do these too much, the wild encounters that you encounter like this, the random battles, they scale to your player level. Whoever is the highest level in your party will affect these wild encounters. So let's say my main character is level 50 and the rest of my characters are level 20 or 30. The wild enemies in the encounter will all be level 50. There won't be anything lower than that. So taking that into account, you have to be kind of careful of over leveling in that regard. You don't want to over level too much in this game. Wild encounters can be very difficult. Triple land, perfect, that's very nice. We're gonna move him right here, we're gonna wait again. We're gonna wait again. And also wait. We want the Chocobo to get up as close as possible. He is the most moved. He can move a lot more squares than the rest of the enemies can. Like I said, try to deal with the Chocobo as quick as possible. He's their only healer, and he will run away and heal other units if you don't deal with him. So what we're gonna do here is let him get too close to us so we can surround him and just melt him as quick as possible. Cast another protect here. Just trying to make sure that we don't take too much physical damage. They're all just physical damage dealers. There's nothing there. There's no like magic user on the field. I think goblins eventually can get magic, but they're I think they have to be blue or black, like their color on, before they can do anything like that. So. Perfect, beautiful crit, just one-shotting that man. That is really, really good for us. We still can't really reach anything. I'm just gonna wait again. We're gonna pull this girl up here and just wait, because I think that's gonna bait the goblin in to come closer. Without the protect, they would be doing quite a bit more damage, I would assume. I think he's taken the brunt of all the hits, so I'm just gonna potion him once. Give him back his 30 HP, get some experience, get some drop points out of it. Now we only have to deal with the cats and the goblins. It should be easy going through the rest of this. Protect faded. Goblin's gonna go for the back. Yeah. He's going for the blind. Blind just makes it to where all of your attacks have a higher percentage chance to miss. I think only physical attacks. If I'm not mistaken, magical attacks don't miss. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. that cat can't go anywhere. He's stuck in place, so he has to just fight. A good thing to note with heal spells, they can't miss. So you definitely can always get a heal off, but with other spells like Protect or Shell or anything that's going to buff your unit, they typically can miss, and a lot of that has to do with your character's faith. On the bottom, usually on each character, well, on every character, they're going to have the bravery and the faith. The higher faith you have, the more likely you are to actually engage in magic. Like, you don't have to be the one casting the spell. If someone casts a spell on you when you have a high faith, it's more likely to actually land on you because you believe in magic, and this, you know, that's just kind of how that works. If you believe more in faith, you have more chances of landing magic. But that's also, it's kind of a double-edged sword. The higher faith you have, the more damage you're gonna take from enemies' magic. So higher faith is good for your team whenever you're using magic casters, but also bad when the enemy team is using magic casters that can one-shot you. So it's just kind of a hit and miss type of thing. You have to be really careful on what you're gonna do, and be careful on where you place your units, especially versus magic units if they have high faith. But having no faith means that no magic will work on you. None of it. Like, it'll just completely negate what you're doing. So you don't want to have no faith, but you also don't want to have extremely high faith. Bad compat, they don't do any damage to her. And when I say bad compat, the way it works is it kind of works like off the astronomy signs, like Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius. So the way it works is like kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of like how in the world you see people that are like, oh, I need a Pisces or I need a Gemini because they're my good compatibility. It works very similar in this game on that regard as well. So if your character is, let's say my main character is an Aquarius because I used my own birthday. An Aquarius has good compatibility with a Pisces and Geminis, I believe. And the higher compatibility that you have with your team member, the higher chances you are for them to give you buffs. Well, like, the higher chances the buffs will land on you. So if they use a buff, like a magic buff or something, it will land more consistently if y'all guys if you have good compatibility with each other. But the same thing goes for having bad compatibility. If you have bad compatibility, you'll do a lot less damage to the enemy that you're attacking, and they'll also do bad damage to you. So if you have bad compat with something, it will reduce the damage that you do and also reduce the chances of you landing your magic versus them. So that's just something that, it's kind of a minor detail. I don't really explain it to you in the game. It's just something that you learn throughout playing the game, and also digging a little bit deeper into like the files and into like the wikis and stuff, learning a little bit more about it. That's just something that a lot of people will overlook completely. Chant's kind of a weird spell. It sacrifices your own HP to give them HP. It's there's a lot of other spells that are so much better than that you'll get throughout the game. It's just one of the basic beginning ones that you can use. It's somewhat useful sometimes. It's not always a go-to. You wouldn't typically use it over a potion unless you had to, and in this case I did because I thought that she might die. I'm just gonna have him potion himself and probably wait. Or I can, I'm gonna push toward him. Let's try to end this as fast as possible. We're not gonna push too far because he can attack. Ooh, and that's the difference between good compat and bad compat. So this goblin right here was doing 10 damage to this girl, and that's because their compatibility is bad together. They don't have, they have very bad compat. But that 24 damage that you've seen get done to the other girl, it's probably either neutral compatibility or good compatibility. So they do more damage to each other. I do 30. It's probably neutral. My sword is better than everyone else's sword, so it's just kind of the way it works. The better equipment you have, the more damage you'll do. Higher speed, of course, more damage you do. I actually cannot reach that man. Okay, that's very unfortunate. Just gonna wait. I'm fine with that. I should be able to hit him with a rock from here. Oof. Okay, well, that didn't work. Let's finish him off. That's the end of the battle. Let's see if we got enough to finally. Focus is really good. Increases your physical attack power by 1, and it's always on yourself. You can't really give it to anybody else. But having that is a real lifesaver in a lot of situations, because a lot of situations you won't be able to gain the experience job points. That right there will make sure that you always can get job points and experience per turn that you get. So having that is really important, at least for leveling and gaining job points. So having that is extremely useful and valuable on your squires. And not even just your squires. If you have it on literally everything, it's real important. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up for almost every one of my characters because it's that important. The chemist, most important is just having the potions. It doesn't really matter the other ones. Like, you're not gonna burn through antidotes or golden needles or much of anything else. Just potions and Phoenix Downs are literally what you're gonna want. Everything else is kind of just second to those. And again, JP boost and job points boost for all the other squires. She's fallen behind in experience, just level wise, not job points. But that should help her at least keep up with us somewhat. With that learned on all of the units, now all of my units should be doing a lot more damage and can do a lot more damage. And also they'll level much faster and it'll be very useful. So let's go ahead and save here and move on to the fucking next story mission. The reason she's fallen behind is really only because in these story missions I can only bring 4 units in, and the other 2 are the AI controlled units. So she's just falling behind because she's not in the story missions every time, like the other 3 units are. we were gonna crash there. Oof. Now this is a very dangerous battle. They have 2 white mages, but those white mages typically always have black magic as well, and black magic is as you've seen, it's been very dangerous, and it's very very AoE heavy and can hit multiple units. So being grouped up is kind of really hard to do in a situation like this, as well as they have heals, so they can heal their own team. But on top of that, it does play into the fact of the weather. As you see, it's raining right now on screen. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's raining in this battlefield. Rain in this game in particular makes it to where thunder spells do double damage. So thunder spells will one-shot your team. If they don't one-shot, they'll be very close to one-shotting your team. You do not want to be hit by the thunder spells if possible. But it's kind of luck of the draw, you know. You can't really stop it if it's gonna happen, unless you can kill the caster before it goes off, which I'm hoping I'll be able to get rid of this white mage before she gets that thunder off, because I don't know exactly who she hit. Perfect. That's kind of what you want to happen. No, typically they don't rush you that heavily. They actually rushed really far forward to get that spell off. That doesn't typically happen, so I think I got really lucky on the RNG there. And for this one, I'm gonna cast Shell probably. Yeah, we're gonna cast Shell and step into it. They do have physical damage, but I'm more worried about their magical damage. So Shell's gonna be more useful. Also, a thing to note, that if they use buffs like that buff their team and give their team magical defense or physical defense, if you're in the range of it, you will get buffed too. So it can work on both yours and the enemy's team. So you have to be careful on where you're placing your spells, because you could accidentally buff the enemy team. But it's alright. Oh, no, he missed. Okay, I thought he was dead, but he still can't move anywhere. Delita should be able to face tank this for a little bit. Dead. We don't want him staying alive. Okay, so we can just look at the turn list and see what's going on. It's really important when you're using magic users or even archers. Anyone that has an ability that takes more than one turn to charge, you have to kind of keep an eye on what and who's gonna go, because during charges like this where they're charging the ability to use, you can't block attacks, you can't attacks can't be missed, and they also do double damage. So you have to make sure that you're not charging when the enemy can hit you. Otherwise, you're gonna open yourself up to free damage or even a death. So I know that this thunder is gonna go off after their cure, which I'm not worried about because the cure is gonna hit someone that has full health. It's not gonna do anything. That means I can open them. That opens them up to getting hit by a thunder from me without worry of my character getting absolutely deleted. So right here, I know, like I said, I know that that cure is gonna go off. It's gonna heal that thief that's up here. Typically, you would want to attack him, but I'm not going to attack him because even if I do get an attack off, it's just going to get healed. So I'm going to focus and gain some more physical damage. I'll go ahead and Phoenix down Delita. The damage, gaining more physical damage is always a plus, and I'd rather have that than do damage and then it be completely negated by the cure that's about to pop off. And see, if I were to attack him, it would have just healed all that damage back up, and that's kind of worthless. I might as well gain the physical attack. Let's do the thunder. Ooh, she went straight for the Squire. I think the Squire's dead here. I'm actually not 100% sure if he keeps his physical damage after he's been down if I revive him. Okay, she's gonna cure herself and back up. I actually can't reach her, so there's really not much I can do here. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you kill her, you win the battle. Even without killing anybody else. So we can literally just rush her down and hope that we get the kill fast enough to actually end her. That was kind of a misplay on my part. I shouldn't have done that, but I don't know. Let's see who goes. The cure goes off again. So again, we can go with another thunder here. So thunder does 28, blizzard 22, and fire I believe is going to be much weaker in the water. Yeah, 17 and 23. So we're just going to go with the thunder. We're not even going to hit the tile. We're going to hit the tile that our dead unit's on, because it's going to spread and actually hit both of them, and that's kind of what we want to happen. And I can do this and cast Protect on both of my units. Now that the white mage is now just gonna be healing herself constantly. She's not really gonna be too much of a threat. She's gonna keep moving backwards and healing, so we're just gonna let her do her thing, and we're just gonna try to rush down the main unit. Hit the thunder, do some chip damage. Get the protect off, hopefully hit both of our units to keep them from getting one tapped by somebody. Nice miss. 1 protect. She already had protect, she didn't really need it, but all's fair. Oh, thank God it missed. Thieves can be really annoying. They can steal your equipment right off your body. And you typically don't want that to happen. You don't get it back. So you don't want your stuff to be broken or taken. And they can do that. Okay. That's thieves are really pretty good in this game. They can do a lot of useful things. And as you saw right there, he just stole the heart of my own unit, so she's under the charm effect, which means that she's going to be able to attack me instead of going for the enemies I have no control over anymore, and she's just gonna go for whoever the enemy feels like they want to go for at the time, which typically would be you. And hopefully we hit this 79% and just end this battle right now. Otherwise it can get kind of risky. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay. There's not much I can do here because I can't get up here now, but I believe maybe I can get a Phoenix down up on him. No. Okay, then can we get up here and maybe Phoenix down from across? We got the Phoenix down off. She's gonna get the cure off. That Thunder's gonna go. It's probably gonna one-shot my character. This has got kind of rough. I didn't know he had Steel Heart already. Yeah, here it comes. That's gonna hurt. Luckily for me, I believe that wakes her out of the charm as well because she just hit herself. The way to uncharm your unit is to just hit them, but typically that's kind of hard, you know. You don't want to like actually destroy yourself, especially with a hard-hitting unit. Normally you'd want to do it with like a mage that hits for like 3 damage physically, but can't always happen like that. And oh my lord, we might just lose this. Our AI units are not going for anything. He's gonna go for the charm again. He's gonna... Oh, he missed it. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Delito, we need you to not be chasing that girl, please. She's just gonna out-heal your damage, man. No, 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 no. This is not good. This is not good at all. She used all of her magic. That would have been a nasty 3-hit combo right there if we could get our hands on it. I think we lose this one, honestly, boys. I don't see us coming back from this unless we get a crit here. She just blocked it. That is very unfortunate. She gets the cure off. Yeah, I think this is a loss. It's the first loss there, boys. We're trying to steal my stuff. It's in me. $16 damage. Oh, that's so pathetic. Okay. She hits so hard, and we haven't been able to actually hit her. It's so unfortunate. We don't have anything to revive either. If we don't win this in the next couple of turns, we just lose. And then he goes for a move that does so much. So RNG. The counter tackle? Nice. Oh. He only has aim. We're restoring the HP and the MP. We gotta get this. We have to win. We have to win here. You can do it, Chemist. You can do it. No! I wouldn't have killed anyway, but we're kind of locking her in a bad position. I'm okay with taking a death here as long as we can get her to push down. Because... Oh! Does he get the kill here? He gets the kill. Perfect. We didn't lose this one. That was very risky. That was a very risky one there. We almost lost that. That would have been very unfortunate there. time to make our way to the capital. I think after that cutscene, we'll call it there. And we're coming into a close of the final chapter, actually. Coming in for the close. I think there's 3 more battles until the end of the first chapter, and we start chapter 2. And it's when the game starts to get quite a bit more wild. We might actually change a job here. So he's kind of learned everything that's that important for the job boost, or for at least Squire. I kind of want to get him the +1 move, because it's 2 job points away. It's literally almost there. And then from that, I might turn this guy into a knight, and we'll leave him there as a knight for however long it takes for him to finish it. But knight's pretty good. He's gonna be a lot tankier. He's not gonna move as fast. He's gonna do a lot more damage. So having him as a knight will be okay. He'll be like a frontline tank for us. He stays as a chemist for quite a bit. And this girl right here, I might turn her into an archer. I might turn this girl into a black mage. Her faith's really high. She probably does quite a bit of magic damage. But I'm not 100% sure on that just yet, because we're about to lose our 2 AI companions. When we lose those 2, we're gonna have a couple more spots to actually to fill. So that means we're gonna have another couple of units that we can put into battle, and we're gonna see how it works and how we're gonna make it work. But for now, cutscene time. So if you didn't kind of get what happened earlier in the last cutscene, the Corpse Brigade, the rebels of the story, they attacked Egros, and they went to kidnap your sister, which is Alma, and they failed. They failed to capture Alma because Zalbag, sliced him up, killed one of them. But they did get Teacher, which is Delita's sister, and that comes into play a little bit further down the story. Not too much further down the story, but it does make a point. So, as you can probably tell, Delita is going to be quite a bit upset. That's his sister. Decked him up. Decked him up. If I'm not mistaken, there's one more cutscene after this, so we'll go ahead and watch that play out, and then we'll call it there. We'll save just in case it's not. Oh, okay, as I thought. I thought so.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Do you think Tetra might be watching this same sunset?
Don't worry, Delita. I'm sure she is well.
Something's been bothering me, Ramza, for some time now.
Argoth's words trouble you. Am I not right?
There are things beyond the power of our changing, Ramza. Try though we might.
Do not say that. If a thing can be endeavored, it
will endeavor? Grant me an army? I would save Tetra with these hands, if aught were in my power to do. But I cannot. 'Tis my meager lot in this life. Do you remember, Ramza? When your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
We're gonna end right there. Just to show you guys what's a little bit left in this chapter. We just got these 3 battles here, and that's the end of the chapter, and then we go on to chapter 2. So on the next video, we'll definitely knock out these 3 and continue into chapter 2. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope to see y'all guys in the next one.